An immediate spike in price action occurred after a key catalyst was mentioned during today's GTII trading session. The immediate short term is now presenting a further weakness while the medium term is presenting signs of an overall potential recovery. Let's pop open the hood for a look into tomorrow's potentials. Welcome back to the channel on this Taco Tuesday. This is ARCa, and let's dive into the microburst. Let's kill 'em, team. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Please do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's see, the daily time frame on GTII. Please notice on this huge price action here, right? We noticed a spike in price all the way up to 1951 before recovering that downside, right? The downside trend ending up at around 1590. Now, the curious thing here is that how it was mentioned. What the hell happened here, right? So let's go ahead and kind of pop over to the other screen here and go over this SEC mention. So guys, there is absolutely something going down here with power up lending and with the SEC is pretty much suing Kurt Kramer. So this is actually a pretty interesting happening here because there is mentions of about 100 billion unregistered shares here, right? No paperwork on them, right? So this is I mean, there's been a lot of people who have been talking about things like this, right? So it was really, it felt almost like, oh my goodness, like, did somebody actually recognize what's happening here? Like, I personally am not the biggest fundamental guy, of course, you know that, team. I'm presenting this to you not because it has direct correlation to GTII, not because there is some type of connection between, either Power Up or Kurt Kramer with the GTII asset overall. I'm presenting it to GTII because this is something that's being fought for, right? In the meme stocks in general. It's and GTII just happens to be a larger part of my community too. So I will mention it to you. Right, so in case you're not getting my mentions, I know you will see it once I mention GTII. So there have been a couple of people asking me, why would I mention GTII? Well, that's because that's a large part of my community. So I want them to see that the fight against potential crooked market practices is underway, and there are some things that can be. There are some things that are being done here, at least in the immediate short term. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. And if you follow me on Twitter X, just go ahead and take a look at my last post there, as I did type in I left the link to this Power Up Lending litigations release here from the SEC. So yeah, team, let's go ahead and go back and take a look at some of the signals that are available for us. So earlier today in the trading floor, somebody mentioned to me, you know what, we have a huge hourly time frame shooting star, right? So yeah, I definitely see that shooting star right here, and it could present a further downside. But I will ask everyone to kind of take a look, especially the buy hourly, right? That could show us price action towards the downside. But if we take a look now at our 3 hour, this is your prior 3 hour bar. And this is a huge green outside bar breaking all kinds of market structure here. In fact, our new leg that we were talking about yesterday, down to 12 cents to around 15.85, has now kind of been penetrated and reached our prior leg from last week. So we were looking at this top end of around 1903 to 17.98, pretty much 18 cents to 19. And price action came and resisted from that leg. And it does have a few other resistance levels for us to observe. Okay, now here is where it starts to get a little interesting. 4 hour time frame, massive outside bar as well, green one. Look at the 6 hour though. This is where I am like, what? Wait, what happened here? Take a look at this. We have a downtrend, right? Massive downtrend here. And now we are printing a huge bullish engulfing candle iteration here, right? And this is ignoring a bearish This is a bearish engulfing right down here. Red outside bar completely ignored, but usually the outside bars, the outside red wicks get taken out. So in this case, we pretty much printed a massive green outside bar with a bullish engulfing. So you definitely have your two signs of continuation here for a potential upside. I'm not saying that it is or it isn't going to continue. I'm just telling you the signals here are leading towards that. Now, let's observe here volatility versus momentum. Let's take a look at the hourly time frame. Okay, so please notice this. This is actually very powerful. The hourly time frame stochastic momentum indicators pivoted towards the upside. This is the upside pivot here inside of the gravitational zone, and we're also expanding, right? So this is definitely something for us to look at as like, wow, okay, we're getting some signals here. And now the 15-minute time frame looks like it already made its upside, came back down. That's how the hourly felt it. Now the bi-hourly time frame is starting to kind of curl here as well, and it is also getting a little bit of a nick here towards that upside. So now we need the 3-hour time frame to feel it. Okay, team. So that's generally how these things tend to cascade. We need the 15 to cascade into the 30 into the hourly, and then you domino effect all the way down, right? So the 3-hour time frame is already getting a push from the RSI as well. So that is a good signal here that we may actually get stochastic momentum to correct its pivot towards an upside in the shorter term. Okay, so remember, team, we have several levels of legs that we've made over the last couple months. So don't feel like this is the end of the huge downtrend. Anything can happen here. We don't want to hold our hopes too high here, but it was a great thing for us to notice that the SEC is taking action against someone who was believed to be affiliated at least with GTII over the last however long it's been. It's been a while. Okay, so the new leg that we have, we closed at around 1590, so we've recovered this leg now. Okay, so now we're inside of the 1590 to 1903 leg. Okay, we need to combat this area first in order for us to make that move up to 24 cents. That's our next resistance, okay? 2403 would convert the top end here of 1903 into the new support. So that is currently what we're observing here, okay? So I am noticing here that there is a very nice incline in volume here, right? So that's a pretty good thing. So let's just move on and let's make sure that we can observe the charts here as we move forward into the coming days to really get a grasp over what can be happening. Okay, now please remember, team, that I have consolidated my master's course from an 18-week program, 19-week, down to a 4 to 5 week crash course. Get in touch with me on ArcMastersCourse at gmail.com because this is meant to actually segue into the 8 to 12 week strategies mentorship program. All right, so get in touch with me, ArcMastersCourse at Gmail, and I'll be able to get you all that pertinent information. All right, team? Thank you so much for watching. If any questions, you know where to reach me. Okay, team? Love you all. We'll talk very soon. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Never, never, ever, never, never. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well a very, very good rest of your day and or night. And I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team.